ProcessingTV.com, your online community marketplace for the best Central Florida short sales. My name is Mieles. Let's get right into today's show. Today's Friday. Hope everybody's had a great and productive week so far. I'm sure you buyers are gearing up for this weekend to start showing and going to some houses and starting to look and start your shopping. So I have 5 new short sales to hit the market. Actually 4, and there's one at the end. It's been on the market for a couple days, but I wanted to mention something about it that may help you. First one in Sherwood, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This is off of Alafaya Trail, close to Avalon Park. Beautiful single-family home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,878 square feet. Short sale, first day on the market. Brand new, built in 1999, listed for $250,000 by Christopher Bassetti of Keller Williams Classic Realty. It's a great, beautiful listing, Christopher. I'm sure you'll do well, and it'll go quickly. Well taken care of house. Second one, Timber Point, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,472 square feet. Short sale, 2 days on the market, built in 2006. Beautiful townhouse, listed for $95,000 by Paul Torrens of HomeVest Realty. Third one, Village Walk at Lake Nona. Amazing, amazing. This is a gorgeous single-family house. Not only is it a gorgeous single-family house, it's in a gorgeous neighborhood. I mean, it's a community. It is actually, it's breathtaking. It's really beautiful. And it is probably, I gotta say, in my opinion, one of the best places to put your money in real estate in Central Florida. Medical City is being built over there. You have these medical facilities being built on one centralized location, bringing in upwards, and correct me anybody if I'm wrong, send me an email or hit me up on Facebook, but 30 to 50,000 new jobs, medical professionals. Obviously when you see that kind of economic growth coming into one area, I got to imagine it's going to be a beautiful place to, invest in a home and sort of for the long run. You got to do well. So anyway, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, short sale, 2 days on the market, built in 2006, excuse me, listed for $250,000 by Sherry McMurdy of Remax Properties Southwest. Gorgeous listing, Sherry. Way to go. Kudos to you. Save that person from foreclosure, and the buyer's going to get a great, great deal. 2 more. Soler at the Plaza, downtown condo building, amazing location, right on the corner of Orange and Church Street. I mean, you don't get any better than that. For any out-of-towners or international buyers looking at this, this is a centralized condo complex. It is gorgeous. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 715 square feet, short sale, first day on the market, built in 2007 for $97,500. Listed by John Pierce of All Southern Realty. Look at the pictures. This is a gorgeous buy. Someone that wants to invest, rent that condo out for a couple years, or someone that wants to live downtown, live that nice urban lifestyle. This is a great buy. It's a short sale, and it'll do you well, okay? And the last one, Avalon Park, beautiful community, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,195 square feet, short sale. Now here it is. This is 9 days on the market. You know, guys, by watching this show, I bring you new listings, new short sales, my commitment to the community to get these short sales sold and soaked up, get buyers into these properties, get sellers saved from foreclosure. This one's on a couple days, but I put it because, first, it was built in 2005, listed for $160,000 by Carissa Lawhan of Florida Realty Investments. But second, it's qualified USDA financing. And you buyers, if you don't know what that is, basically you're getting 100% LTV, loan to value ratio. So that means that you're not putting any money down. FHA financing is 3.5% down. Conventional could be 10 to 20% down. So for some of you people that don't have, I didn't mean some of you people, I meant people in general, buyers who don't have much money, you maybe reserve that money for your closing costs on the back end, but this loan product may help you get into a house with not money out of your pocket for the down payment. So there you go. That's why I wanted to mention it on today's show. That is the short sales for the weekend for you buyers out there. If you're interested, call me. I can give you some more specific details and point you in the right direction for a professional to assist you with showing and opening these homes. I'd be glad to do so, okay? On to today's rant. As I do my rants, I wanted to mention one thing. For the brokers and realtors out there, you professionals that are doing short sales, negotiating, communicating with the banks, quick little tip. We just got a Regions Bank short sale approval. It came in yesterday, the day before. And I just wanted to mention something. Be on top of them. Don't, I've had the verbal approval for a long time now. It took me to continuously every single week hit them until they finally gave me my hard copy approval, which I just got. So just a little tip, because they may stall a little bit. But anyway, onto my rant. I wanted to mention something about deal. The deal. What is a deal? You buyers watching this show, communicating with your real estate professionals, I'm sure you realtors and brokers out there can attest to this. Everybody wants a deal. Foreclosures sell because there's a perception of a deal. Auctions gain a lot of attention and big crowds because the perception of a deal. So I want to paint the picture. I want to sort of throw a little story like I normally do on what I see happening, and I'm sure, as I said, realtors can attest to this. Buyers call on a house. Buyers want to see a home. Buyers see the home. It's a foreclosure. And buyers want to make an offer. The house is listed at $100,000. Been on the market 4 days. The buyer writes a contract and wants to offer $80,000. Now, I want you guys as buyers to really take a look at this. Listen. First off, where did that number come from? 80. It seems to me there's a lot of us buyers. I say us because I want deals on everything I do. A lot of us sort of conjure up a number from nowhere, magically, that we just feel is right. You know what? I think $20,000 feels good. I should ask for $20,000 off the purchase price because, you know what? That to me seems like a deal. And you can do that all day long, absolutely, as buyers. The problem is, there's not a good chance of that being accepted. And if you really wanted the house, why would you waste your time not figuring out the right number for you and what you feel would be right? Let me get into more specifics. If the house was a nice house, it didn't have many things necessary to repair or do to bring up to a fair market value level, then why should the seller, the bank in this instance, because it's a foreclosure, discount the property so much? Now, is there instances where you could throw out an offer, try to steal a property off the market, the bank is very quick to sell an asset and get it off their books? Sure, absolutely. You're all cash, no contingencies. Hey, listen, it might happen, and you might work with a great real estate professional that can find out a little background and then give you that heads up as a buyer, which you should have, and go under his guidance and leadership and make that offer. There you go. You got a great deal, okay? But on most of the houses today, first off, there's a lot of competition, believe it or not. There's contracts and there's offers on the first 7 days a house is on the market that you're competing with other individuals. That's one. Secondly, why I'm doing this video, and I'll make it short, ending it, is because I want you to take a second before making that offer and figure out what the value is of that home first. Once you've established what the true fair market value is on that house, you then can go and do your analysis on what would be a great offer for you and what you feel may be right or what you'd be willing to do. You have to establish, where your parameters are. But when you realize that the fair market value of this house is 100 and you just blindly thought 80 would be a great deal, you're not going to have much success. Now, let's look at the flip side. You take a second. You sit with your real estate professional. You guys discuss in detail the details about this listing. And you realize that through comparables that he's showing you, the fair market value of this house is $100,000. However, there's a lot that needs to be done. New floors, roof looks bad, paint, the kitchen needs to be redone and updated. And so these are little things that you can tack on that if brought to par, the value of this house could be $120,000. Now, if you then go in and formulate an offer 95, 97, 89, 87, and you've tacked this off, you feel that you can get a legitimate accepted price there, and then by putting in the work, because real estate gains value when you add value into it, and then the value of it goes up. And now it's worth 120. You bought it for 87, 92. There's an equity spread there. In your opinion, is that a deal? You see, so what I'm trying to convey is that you need to establish fair market value first before just blindly making an offer. And it seems to me buyers in today's market are just picking a number out of nowhere because they think it makes sense to them. And they're not really sitting down with their real estate professional and establishing what value is for that specific home, and then going from there. Whatever you decide to do from there on is your prerogative. But I'm just advising you guys to sit with that real estate professional, pull comparables, and just know what the value is of the house, okay? There's also other instances now where you see a lot of buyers that are paying over list price. So let's say in another example, a bank needs to sell an asset very quick to get off their books. They price it at 100, okay? It gets 4 offers. You want to win this house because it's spotless, gorgeous, beautiful home. You emotionally got attached to it. It would be a great house for your family. You end up paying 105. You paid $5,000 over list price. Now, is that a bad deal? Ask yourself. Do you feel like you got taken? Not necessarily, because if you sit down and realize, you know what, the value of this house is 110, 115, they just wanted to price it low to get rid of it quick, well, then you made a good buy. You bought it 105, you went over 5,000 list price, but the true value of this house is 115, that's $10,000 of equity. Sounds like a deal. You know, so again, I could go on and slice it up as many ways as possible. I'm sure you realtors and agents, again, can attest and see what I'm trying to say, but I just am using this platform to shed light on all these little things that I want buyers in our community to be successful, to do it the right way. Don't keep getting burned offer after offer after offer. You're just wasting your time. The real estate professional you're working with, he should be telling you up front, hey, this isn't going to work. But ultimately, they're responsible for submitting any and all offer you want to put. But anyway, that's my rant. I could continue on and on. But I wanted to use this time, this platform, because I see that happening, and we can put an end to it. We can approach this much smarter, more intelligent. And, you know, I use the term education, information leads to empowerment. That's my motto and my mantra, and I want to keep sharing it. So anyway, to end today's show, brokers and agents out there, if you want to inquire about short sale processing and negotiations, we do it at no cost. It's something I do all day long. I'd love to talk to you about certain deals you have or anything that I can add value to your business, I will. Buyers out there, if you're more interested in these homes or any other short sales, I can guide you in the right direction. And sellers who are having problems paying their mortgage, I'd love to explain what foreclosure relief options you may be, maybe at your disposal. Okay? So anyway, ultraprocessingtv.com. Also, go to Ultra Agents Facebook page. Like it, please. I love for people to contribute, put listings on there, buyers ask questions, whatever you want to do, let's create conversation, okay? Everyone have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.